Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today's video I'm super excited about because I feel like this is who I am as a person, even though I absolutely love perfumes in general. But affordable perfumes are something that they're super close to my heart. Like, I might love a super expensive perfume for the fragrance of it, but I don't know how often I'm gonna reach for it and how often I'm gonna wear it, because I know that if I wear it super often, I'm gonna run out of it super often, and then I will have to buy it again and again and again, which it's a little hard to repurchase a super expensive fragrance, even though I probably will. But in my mind, I'm just less like, I gravitate to it and I reach for it less often. That's just how, like, that's just who I am. But when it comes to a perfume that is a little bit more affordable, not as expensively priced, I feel like I will reach for it more often. I will use it more often, and I don't mind overspraying it or like wearing it every day. Like, because even though I know that, if I use it so much, I'll go through it. But I'm like, I don't mind repurchasing this because it's affordable. So anyways, and now that I've ranted a little bit about how my psychology goes, my mentality goes when it comes to affordable and more expensive perfumes, let's talk about some perfumes that I absolutely love. They're super affordable. Most of them, yeah, most of them are great for everyday wear. A lot of these I have been wearing to work as well, so I definitely think that they're super. They're great for everyday wear, office wear, college wear. If you're going out of the house, I mean, I know you should not be technically, but if you have to go out of the house and you want to smell good throughout the day and you want some good perfume recommendations, I hope that I have some great recommendations for you in this video. So yeah, let's get started. Now, the first one I will talk about is one that I have spoken about quite a few times, so I don't want to talk too much about it. I'll just briefly mention it and then we'll go right past it. So this is one which again matches my shirt today, but it's the Adidas Pure Lightness EDT. This one is one you can see I have used quite a bit, and I have to be completely honest, this is not one that I wear on an everyday basis to like work or if I'm going out. This is like my workout, like, when I go for a jog, this is what I like to spray, because it's a very light, fresh scent, but it's one that personally I don't feel lasts super long. If I do, like, you can definitely wear this to work if you're someone who doesn't want to smell too sweet, too powdery, too warm. If you don't want to, like, if you want to naturally smell good and like you don't want to look like or like smell like you've actually put on perfume, but you still want to smell good, I feel like this is the kind of perfume, and that is what I like when I'm going for a workout. That's not what I like on an everyday basis. On an everyday basis, I like to smell like I'm wearing good perfume. So that's the reason that this is not my everyday scent, but I do feel like this is a great everyday scent, even a great signature scent for someone who does not want to smell like they're wearing something, but they still want to smell good. And the reason why I had to mention it in this video is because this is probably the most affordable, or like, I don't want to say cheap, but like the most inexpensive perfume that I have in my collection, because this is 50 ml for around 499, 500 bucks or something like that. So I do have another perfume which is cheaper than this, but this is one of the most easily available, accessible. You can go to a store and smell this before you buy it, even though I think you can easily blind buy this as well, because I don't see someone not liking this, to be very honest. So yeah, wanted to mention that. And even though I said I will quickly mention it, I feel like we were talking about that for a second. Anyways, and now let's move on to one that I'm actually currently wearing, and again this also matches my shirt. I promise I did not do that on purpose, but this is one that I really love, but I'm currently kind of like trying and testing and figuring out how I would really want to wear it. So again, I mentioned this in my signature scents video because I feel like this is a great light, fruity, fresh, floral, powdery perfume. Actually not fruity, I think it's more powdery floral than fruity, and definitely when you first apply it, it does smell a little fresh, but once it starts drying down, it goes more powdery floral, which I do like. But I wore this, I think, day before yesterday or maybe on Monday, I don't remember. By the way, I'm filming this on a Thursday, so if you're wondering why I'm saying all these different days, I'm literally filming this one day before it's gonna go live. This video is going live tomorrow, so I wore this either on Monday or Tuesday, I don't remember. but I could just smell this for the first couple of hours on me, and then eventually I could not smell it on my skin. I did spray it like behind my ear, on my wrist right here, between my like inside my elbow. I think that's how you say it. Of course I can't do that today, but that day I was, and I could not smell it after 2 hours. So today what I did is I actually sprayed it on the shirt in the morning, and I will be testing it out throughout the day. Before I leave the house though, I'm gonna leave in a few minutes after I film this video, I will spray it on my skin as well, but I've mainly sprayed it on my shirt today to see if it lasts better on clothes as compared to the skin on my skin. I feel like it doesn't last throughout the day, and I'm gonna leave in a few minutes and I will come back late evening. So I wanted to stay throughout the day for the most part, because this is definitely like a big bottle. It's not something I would carry with me in my bag to like spray throughout the day or anything like that. So I want this to last, and I don't know if it will or not. I will update you in the description box, but I do want to say that this is a great affordable perfume. I am though looking for something that is probably going to be more long lasting, that's going to like stick to the skin and stay on my skin throughout the day, something that's a little bit more powdery but super long lasting. So if you have recommendations, please let me know down below in the comment section. In the comment section, please let me know if you know of a good powdery long lasting perfume. This one, I like that it's affordable and it comes with great quantity. So if you are someone who maybe you're going out to run some errands and you don't want something that's going to last throughout the day, you might like this. I might also make this like a workout running errands kind of a scent if it doesn't last on clothes either, but it is affordable. I do really like the scent. I don't like the longevity, but I still wanted to mention it. So that is Studio West Sea Salt. And by the way, I don't think of sea salt when I spray this, so I don't know why they named it sea salt, but anyways, let's move past to my next scent. This is one that again I mentioned in my signature scents video because I do think that it is a great signature scent. This one is Nuon, I believe, Nuon, I don't know how you say that, and it's Rebelle from Nuon. Again, this is something that I got from Westside, by the way. I hope most of you know, but Studio West is the in-house brand of Westside, so that is why you can get this. This Adidas one I did get from Pantaloons, but you can get this on Nykaa, I'm pretty sure as well. I've seen it on Nykaa, so you can get it from there as well if you want to buy online, or you can get it in like a Pantaloons store. That's where I got it. Again, Nuon is also something that I bought from Westside, and that's where you can get it typically, because again, I believe this brand is only sold in Westside. They do have an apparel range. I don't know if they have shoes or like accessories, but they do have perfumes and they have apparel. Anyways, this scent is a nice, sweet, again, everyday, perfect for summer, monsoon, winter, all seasons. And I see someone that is dressed up, put together, but still wants to smell sweet. They don't want to smell too, I don't know, formal or like, I don't know how to describe it, but I definitely think that this is a great work scent. I see myself, I definitely see myself wearing this to work. I think after I test out the Studio West one and like kind of figure out, I will probably make this one my work scent. Instead of just like choosing one scent to wear to work every single day, I feel like I'm experimenting with a lot of different perfumes in my collection. I also want to see which ones have a great projection, like maybe my colleagues will compliment me or like ask me, oh, you smell really nice, what are you wearing? Like not necessarily like compliment and like flatter me, but I want to see which perfumes they notice, which ones have projection, which ones don't. But yeah, this is one that I also think is great, but the reason I put it in my video in this video is because it's a great affordable scent. Again, like I mentioned, I feel like I'm not describing this too much. I will after I wear it a little bit more, but it's definitely a nice, sweet, but not too sweet, too cloying kind of a scent. And the reason I mentioned in this video is because I do think the longevity is good. I will tell you if it's great or not, if it lasts all day throughout work or not, but this one is 1300 bucks, like 1295 for a 100 ml bottle. I know this bottle doesn't look like 100 ml because it's broad and it's like short. The length, breadth and height is like, no, the height is not much, the length and breadth is quite big, so that's why it doesn't look like 100 ml, but it is. And I haven't used a ton, but I will let you know in a couple of months. After I wear it a little bit more, I will definitely share more about this. I feel like I didn't talk about the scent in specific too much because I don't know how to describe it. I'm not very great with notes, but it's a nice sweet scent that is definitely work appropriate. That's what I will say. So yeah, again, I think it's a good price. It's not the most affordable among all of them. It's probably the most expensive in this video, but it's still affordable. Like 1300 for 100 ml I think is a good deal. Moving on next to the two perfumes that I have smaller sizes of. First, let me talk about the one that is I would say this is one that I am looking forward to wear a lot in the winter. This one is from the Moe by Nykaa range, and it's called Bisous, I don't know. It's Bisous. This one is it's a sweet bomb. It's described as offers a fruity and floral blend of heady rose. For some reason, I don't smell the rose, and if you know me, you know I hate rose, but I don't smell it in this. And it says it's a heady rose, so I'm not too sure, but it says heady rose and sparkling apple. After its first reveal, it lingers with decadent touch of vanilla and caramel to heighten the moment. So the top notes are rose and sparkling apple, and then the base notes are caramel and vanilla. So again, it's a sweet bomb. I will only wear this between November, maybe not even November, December, Jan is majorly when I see myself wearing this. Because it's definitely something that you don't want to overspray. I feel like if you overspray, you will choke yourself, and you will probably choke a few people around you as well. That's how I feel. So do not spray too much of this. When you wear it, spray like maybe 3-4 sprays all over you, and then it's about it. Don't spray more than that. I will tell you more about the longevity sometime towards the end of the year, because that's when I see myself wearing this. Right now in Mumbai it's raining, but then it's also super hot. Like some days it's raining, and since the past 2-3 days it hasn't even been raining much. Like even right now it's super sunny outside. You can see I'm sweating like a freaking pig. So yeah, right now I think I will definitely choke myself and maybe even choke other people, so I'm not going to wear this right now. But these Nykaa fragrances are really good. I haven't found a lot of Nykaa scents that I like, to be honest. I feel like most of them I'm not really a big fan of. This is one that I do like, and I also have Crock and Roll, which is from the Masaba by Nykaa range. That one I don't like as much as this, but I feel like both of them, the price point is obviously similar. I have the 10 ml travel spray in both of them. These are obviously very inexpensive, but even if you buy the 100 ml bottle, it's under 2,000 bucks. It's I think 1,800 bucks, which I think is good for a 100 ml bottle. And those ones, even though the bottle is like huge, I don't know how heavy they are because I don't own them, but because they're super thin, I do think you can carry them around with you, even if you want to spray throughout the day, because they're thin and for some reason they don't look super heavy. And I don't mean this in a cheap way, I mean this in a it's good for traveling kind of a way. So yeah, because I don't own them, I can't tell you how heavy they are and if I would carry it in my bag every single day or not. But you can definitely buy the 10 ml travel sprays and have that in your bag if you want to. And if you love a scent way too much, then you can have a 100 ml bottle at home, and then you can have a 10 ml in your bag. So yeah, again, I think these are really good. The longevity is pretty good, but I will test a little bit more when I'm going to actually wear it, and I will comment on the longevity when I actually wear it. So yeah, that was that. Last but not the least, this one is one that I recently discovered. I did a blind buy perfume haul where I spoke about the Adi Veda natural perfumes. I bought a set of 5, and the one that I can tell you is really good, really long lasting. The one that I've probably worn the most out of all the ones that I have is Womania. From that set. Again, if you haven't watched my blind buy perfume haul, I would highly recommend you go and check it out. I will try to remember and leave it linked down below. But Womania is the one that smells very similar to Bombay Paisley. Again, another perfume that I have in my collection. It's kind of in the same family as Nuon Rebelle, but they're not similar in any way. I feel like some of the notes are really different, so they're very different scents. But like if you like this, you will probably like this, and vice versa, is what I feel personally, unless and until there is maybe 1 or 2 notes that really throw you off. I feel like if you like that, you will like this and vice versa. Anyways, this one, so Bombay Paisley is one that I've had in my collection for a while, and I feel like that's why over time the longevity has kind of reduced. So I spray that in the morning, but I don't carry it in my bag. And after a couple of hours, I do feel like it fades away and I don't smell it throughout the day. So what I do is I carry Womania in my bag, and I feel like the scent is in a similar family, which is why I can reapply this. It doesn't feel like I'm spraying two different perfumes. And I use this after I reach work, and then I spray this, and I can smell this on me throughout the day, which I think is amazing. Even when I'm like leaving work, so one of these days I was wearing this, like I sprayed it in the morning, and then before I was leaving work, I went to the washroom. So like, you know, I have to travel back home. I don't want to pee in the middle of the day. No, not middle of the day, middle of the journey when I'm coming back home. So, you know, you go to washroom before you leave work, and I went, and I was obviously doing my business. But then when I came out, I was like getting whiffs of this in there, and I was like, wow. I sprayed this in the morning at like 10:30 maybe, and I was leaving work around 6:30. So that is like 8 hours. Is it 8 hours? Yeah, it's almost 8 hours that this lasted on me, which I was super duper impressed with. Again, you cannot smell it throughout those 8 hours, but I feel like it like becomes a skin scent, and obviously it dries down and it fades throughout the day, but you can still smell it. It's not like it's completely disappeared, and that is what I absolutely love about it. And this is probably the most inexpensive out of all the perfumes that I have in this video, because I don't remember if the full size is like 100 ml or 50 ml, but it was around 500, I'm pretty sure. Like the full size bottle, which is either 50 ml or 100 ml, I will link it down below. But I think it's a great price, and I might even repurchase it. Again, let me tell you, the packaging is not the best. It's not the most fancy looking, pretty looking, at least in pictures. I have to see it when I get it, if I do end up buying the full size. But I do think that it's a great perfume for a great price and amazing longevity, to be honest. Like, the longevity is what blows my freaking mind. So yeah, for that reason, I had to mention this in this video. I think it's absolutely amazing. I would highly recommend it. But yeah, now that this video is almost 20 minutes long, I'm gonna cut it right here. I did have an honorable mention to like talk about, but if I do that, this video is definitely going to be like half an hour long. So I think I will do another like part 2 video talking about some of my favorite affordable perfumes after I discover maybe a few more. I am eyeing some more perfumes from Westside, so I will probably do a haul sometime in like end of July, beginning of August. But yeah, by the way, I just want to quickly mention, even though this video will probably get longer, but I want to quickly mention that if you are eyeing perfumes from Westside, like maybe this one, which you should definitely go and smell, because I did not describe it to the best of my abilities, or if you want to get Studio West Sea Salt, because it's a great powdery perfume that might not last super long, but it's a really nice sweet powdery fragrance. If you're eyeing any of these, I think July is the best time to get it, because I remember speaking to one of their sales associate who told me that in Jan and July they have like clearance and great offers and stuff. I don't know what their schedule is like due to the pandemic, but I will be going to the Westside store to kind of like figure that out, because I am eyeing some more perfumes, and if there is one time throughout the year to get it, it's probably going to be July, because I don't have the patience to wait till January. So I will be going soon to like figure that out. So if you have a Westside store near you, go smell these, check it out, find out when they have the offers, and smell a few more perfumes. Let me know what you think about them, and I will share my picks in a few months, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Until next time, bye bye.